Oh man. All right, we got the Heat again. Should be a good game. DeJounte starting. We had a home game back with them, but in a way, this is kind of like the real home return. You know, this is the Heat. So let's get into it. Oh.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At point guard, Stephen Castle.
Is it Stephen?
At forward, Andrew Wiggins.
What's the point of putting the O if it's Stephen? Stefan sounds cool.
At guard, Devin Vassell. At forward, Norman Powell.
I switched Wiggins for Oubre because Oubre played pretty bad last time.
At center, Bam Adebayo.
I feel like he would maybe be off the bench in Miami.
The coach of the visiting team is Eric Spoelstra.
Vice City Mall music.
Let's meet the starters for your San Antonio Spurs.
7 turnovers. Yeah.
6'7".
Jeremy Grant.
Number 39. Jeremy Grant. At guard, 6'4", number 5. DeJounte.
Yeah.
Manning the middle. Number 31, Jared Allen. At point, number 10, Darius Garland. Starting at forward, number 14, Tyler Hero.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And how about we check the numbers for Bam Adebayo?
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So here's Miami's starting group. Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Castle. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs,
crazy game last time. That was nuts. That was a game if I lost, I would have been okay with it. But Jeremy Grant, clutch.
Like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Give it in.
We see upsets happen all the time. It's
there
what
it
makes
is.
the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Got the MVP chance last game against the Bucks.
Gets the defense on
There's 29. We dropped 29.
To the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. He hits both from the strike. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture.
I don't know who to put on these people. I forgot to do this. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds awesome. Yourself, a hero. Darius on him, Grant on him. We're gonna let Bam shoot. But we got out rebound. Jared has been rebounding like crazy. I don't know what that's about. I'm not here for it. So.
Miami franchise from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff in your front office every 2 to 3 years.
So it's Miami now, following Jeremy Grant's three. Vassell gets to Wiggins. Clock at 4. The Heat
got nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Over in the corner, Hero. The three-pointer, no good.
Woo!
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Vassell cans the shot from the wing.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Spins.
Woohoo!
Garland with the bucket.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move.
Making you dance.
And where's the help defensively?
When you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vassell. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Wiggins surveying the floor. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Garland.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
They get it back. Allen against Wiggins. Allen.
Yeah.
Showing a lot of confidence on that shot. Allen's assertiveness here is terrific.
Vassell against Hero. Vassell, the pass to Adebayo. By Allen. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Grant dishes to Murray. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And a chance for three the old-fashioned way for Grant. He finds a way to make the most of his chances.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting one.
Miami with the ball. 8-point game. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
If you see yourself on a big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's see what you got.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 4th in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so explosive.
Where you going, Bam? Where you going?
You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding.
Let it go. Let that shit go.
Out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. We'll take a look at the Spurs. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
Minnesota.
Right now for San Antonio, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one
shit.
is taking them like that. This is a team
Damn.
with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. No good from Grant.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Vassell kicks to Wiggins. It's Powell on the wing. Vassell wide open. Traps in the tray. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Murray finds Grant. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans.
Oh, God, what?
He's seen it. He can fill it up.
What happened there? He missed
He is
that?
an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Now, Wiggins, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. A baseline J, and another basket for Miami.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is
caught up.
someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for San Antonio. Carter comes in for Jeremy Grant. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Heat. Now, here's Capella. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Over in the corner, Hero. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Hero's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Okay.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in, then for the Heat. Ware's checked in, and it's Jaime Jaquez in for Wiggins. Oubre finds Mitchell. Heat moving the ball around. Jaquez can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Screen by Capella. There's Garland.
Oh.
It's blocked, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
Damn, Kel. That's how you feel?
Hero on the wing. Jaquez defending. Count it. Hero's got 10 points.
As he put his
Fuck off me.
foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Oubre. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Garland, the pass to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And Miami making a change here. Vassell's checked in.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded.
Oh, give me that.
To the line.
There's Garland. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
On the wing, Mitchell.
Hell no.
Time, also a missed shot.
Well, I don't love him taking that shot, especially with the defense right there.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Anthony Black's checked in for Garland.
Coming out of the floor for your Spurs, number 0.
1:30 left in the first. Here's Green. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
We almost got it.
What a
It's okay.
tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific fourth quarter of basketball, but they just could not get over the hump.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Heat trail by 12.
Ah,
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Hero.
Davion keeps shooting for him.
The Spurs shooting quite well in these early minutes.
I don't think you got it like that,
55%.
man.
Outside Carter. And Ware pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oubre on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting for Miami.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
No one signed Oubre yet, which is crazy. I mean, he had a down year, but damn.
And Mitchell drops them both. And San Antonio has
Oh,
possession.
okay. I
10
forgot he had a player
They went to
option.
Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And really brought an impressive physicality
Bang.
to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls, and of course, went on to win.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression.
Hell no, Devin. I know how you play, bro. I had you on my team.
Anticipation from Carter.
I know
Jr.
how you
A
play.
Strong sense for when to go
Like
after
you're Kobe
that
and
mark.
shit.
And what a way to start
Wendell's
this game.
way taller than
Dominating
you,
at
bro.
both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching.
Kelly!
A perfect
Oh, cold-blooded
Just
Kelly.
such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A
I thought his
fantastic night
player
from long range so
option
far.
was last
Right
year.
back after this break.
I remember him saying he wanted to come back, though, so that's why I thought he had. I guess messed up.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another key for them tonight,
What?
attacking the basket, taking it right to the hoop. Never a bad idea.
On the court for Miami here in the second, they've got Mitchell, Oubre out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Ware in at the center.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
And shot on the way. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Vassell, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
He's cooking.
Vassell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami. Jaquez with the
Fuck,
steal.
nah, bullshit.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
The Heat trail by 10. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. pass to Oubre. An emphatic LU jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And then Carter with the dunk.
Damn.
Well, there's no question Carter can play strong inside. He has the build for it.
The Heat have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Greg, you know this.
Who you pushing, bro?
Contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Very bright future.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
The Heat trail by 12. Harrell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Second team foul.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Number 35.
Oh, shit.
The arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, offensively, Vassell is just relentless right now. And that energy is such a lift for his whole team.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys.
Oh,
there have
gee.
certainly been guys, Jerry
Come here,
Sloan,
boy.
Don Nelson,
Come
who
here,
would do
boy.
some of that.
How about you? How about you?
You big
Now,
boy.
Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You made us miss the free throw, boy. Get out of here.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Vassell, no good. Spurs lead
Keep
by
up.
10. Outside, Green. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes here for the Spurs. Jeremy Grant, who's checked in for Carter, and Brooks is subbed in for Jalen Green. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Castle comes in for Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
And he did a lot of work on the glass.
I'm
as
scared of
well.
Hawkins.
He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Wendell Carter.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he
There we
used
go.
to. He's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Well, what you love about Jordan Clarkson, it doesn't matter if he's starting or coming off the bench, he provides a real scoring punch.
Now here's Murray. Still scoreless.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Hawkins. Nailed from three-point land.
What a setup
boy.
for Hawkins Jr.
What you
All he
doing?
has to do is focus and shoot.
What you doing?
Here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking platform.
Give me that shit. Nah, hell no.
You can tell right now.
That was a block.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul.
That was a block, boy. That was a block, boy.
2 shots.
That was a
And I think
block.
when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
That was a
personal fouls
block.
can be tough. The action is so fast.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay
What the
reviews
block,
so
man?
effectively and
That's
involving
crazy.
the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
What? Y'all on
And so
crack.
the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made
Ow.
on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game.
That's crazy. No, it's okay. I'll put Kelly out there. It's okay.
The Spurs making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And then for Miami, Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Powell in for Jaime Hawkins.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
Allen's checked in for the Spurs.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
Down low, it's stolen by Allen. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity.
Fuck you, Devin!
Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arena. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
Yeah, but you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful.
Well, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And the basket is good.
DJ Murray.
Insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by the Spurs. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion.
And these guys are bringing back memories of that monumental season the 71-72 Lakers had at just over 12. These guys are nipping at their heels.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime position.
Yeah, they're kind of out hustling us a little bit.
Screen by Olynyk. Murray dishes to Olynyk. Launches a three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And it's Vassell in the corner. Oh, good with the triple. Spurs leading by 10. And here is Murray. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
Murray kicks to Olynyk. Over Wiggins. And Olynyk at the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Castle. He's covered by Murray. Castle misses. Spurs have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Clarkson for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
A good look from Vassell. And it's good off the
He got 20, 14.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Well, he can play the
They're kind of out hustling us. That's the problem.
Off the ground so well.
Here's Allen. Played into the nice touch off the glass.
Too small, bro. Get off me.
The game to go.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Vassell. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
17.
Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. Olynyk the pass to Clarkson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Wiggins kicks to Vassell. Back to Wiggins.
Guard that, man. Let Wiggins shoot that any day.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fuck off me.
Slam it down.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
6 seconds separating the shot and game
Who
clock.
you shoving, Devin?
Vassell outside. Here's Castle. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Murray outside. Pass to Olynyk. Brooks for three. Hit that one. With one on the clock. Was shut off that time. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection.
We're playing pretty well.
Terrific
We're
field
just
goal
getting
percentage.
slightly out hustled.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing
That's
by
why they're hanging
courtside.
around.
David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really that wax he put on his head. Oh, my God. It's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, Biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Miami Heat.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can
Yeah,
be like the Jet, though, who
they're
shot
playing
a career
well. They're just
40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
Like Castle shooting threes and
Thanks for spending
Hopkins.
halftime with
I don't know
us. Time
about
to get it
that.
back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
like Davion was shooting way too many threes.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Carter. Then it's Tyler Hero.
Okay.
Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Garland in at the one spot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Picked by Harrell. 14 feet away. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Pass to Castle. Heat moving the ball around. Wiggins from outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Castle. Green with the rebound.
That
And
shot.
not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Green's got 11 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Vassell outside. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's 7 points for Bam Adebayo. Outside Garland. Here's the teardrop. Miami grabs the miss. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be game 2 of 4.
Hell no.
Watch this great defensive execution. Carter Jr. connecting on the block.
And then Carter with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Pass to Powell. Higgins outside. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding
Yeah.
as well. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Castle. Offensive rebound.
Stop shooting, bro.
And the way they have controlled the glass.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete. Very explosive.
It's Carter, high post.
Oh, Carter Jr. bringing the under.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam.
Y'all getting cooked, man.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Vassell kicks to Powell. Miami no good on that time either. San Antonio leading by 22. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Garland. Carter's got 6 in the quarter. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Heat. Pass to Castle. Adebayo down low. He's defended by Hill. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
No good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Powell. To the middle. Here's Adebayo.
Hell no.
For the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Hero, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jared Allen comes in for Harrell, and it's Anthony Black in for Garland.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with the Nets, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Murray's checked in for Black. And it's Vassell in the corner. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Murray looking around. Pass to Carter. Over Castle. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
To the inside. And the basket by Vassell.
Oh, it's right there.
Vassell's got 21.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Murray, good.
And 2 physical points for Murray, mixing it up down low.
The Heat trail by 20. Vassell, the pass to Powell. Back to Vassell.
2 minutes remaining in the ball.
Pass to Adebayo. The fadeaway. Rebound San Antonio. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
There's Green with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Vassell outside. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. He's got 23.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Murray outside. Inside. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Here's Castle. Gets a very good look and converts. Castle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
The Heat trail by 20. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. Anthony Black's checked in for Tyler Hero. Heat also with the sub. Ware's checked in. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, you got to reward the big man for hustling. Great work by Carter Jr. to get to the right spot in transition.
Kelly.
They get the rebound. Ware. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. 1 second separating the shot clock and game. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, things are falling for Carter Jr. in this one. And he is a monolith on the floor when he's rolling like this.
Pass to Powell. And it's blocked. Carter outside, into the lane. Cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Miami, looking at what they've got out there, we've got Devin Vassell. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the center position. Here's Vassell. Drills it from outside. Vassell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Grant, that's good.
I like the confident response from Jeremy Grant. And that's his 4th. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ware kicks to Mitchell.
Jordan Clarkson.
Pass to Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And I like the feel that Jaquez has. A high IQ player.
Here's Allen. Grant for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
There we go.
Grant's got 6 in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Clarkson. Brooks finds Grant.
He checked.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted.
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? You want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Garland, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Pass to Ware, beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, so many bigs excel from 3-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
The 3 from Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
He gets that one. And that's 11 points for Kelly Oubre.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Takes a 3. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the 3.
Jordan, late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The 3 from Garland. Grant the pass to Garland. Back to Grant. Pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
And the dunk by Grant.
Well, you know, Grant is so dangerous when he's on his game. And clearly, they've had no solution for him.
And a Dupree off the drive. Miami again turning it over. And just 1 day left, folks. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to cast your vote for this year's All-Stars.
And we won't have to wait much longer to see which players ultimately get that nod.
Well, you look at Adebayo. He's not too far away from a spot in the starting five. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Pass to Vassell. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Outside, Hero. Now Capella will stand. The NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin. Using that speed, Vassell on the run.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. That's tipped. Here's Wiggins. Now here's Powell. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Here's Vassell. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Garland with it. Three-pointer.
Missing. Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Here's Wiggins. Plays it up off the glass. And that's 13 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And good play by Wiggins. I love when he gets creative with the ball.
And here's Olynyk from
Yeah.
a three-pointer is right on target.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Wiggins outside. Back to Vassell.
2 minutes remaining.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Olynyk the pass to Brooks. Off target with his three. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Castle. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Here's Hero. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, look, Hero is a tough competitor. He doesn't back away from getting hit while shooting the ball.
San Antonio making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pro?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the
I hold them 2 under 100 here.
Everything happens
Seafood.
faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight we'll make it 46.
And with this win, it gets them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Wendell Carter.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he injected an energy into every play. And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's San Antonio
Dominate.
easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Wendell Carter.
Oh yeah, 20 by Tyler. Jeremy had a real hot streak there toward the end. 15 by Carter.
I was so scared.
Oh, 6, not bad. Not great. 10-8.
I just kept thinking, I won't give up.
Let's go. 28-14, that's crazy. That's a career high assist right now, that's crazy. Only 3 turnovers, great. Yeah, I try not to have any.
She told Mrs. Turner
Good win.
her son was abroad with